Now, for more on the war with Iran, I have CBS News Middle East contributor Courtney Kealy with me in studio. Courtney, good morning. Welcome. Always great to chat with you. We've been discussing this hour how there's been this pause, it seems, over the weekend as far as strikes between the U.S. and Iran. What are you hearing about the space it's created for diplomatic talks regarding the Strait of Hormuz?
I think everyone's more of at a standstill, and there aren't really that many negotiations going on. It's nothing overt or for the press. I mean, if the Pakistanis and the Qataris are involved, I'm not hearing it yet. What you really have is Iran and Oman talking, but they share the Strait of Hormuz. They share these two narrow channels, and that's where the recent bombings happened because Iran fired on ships going through the Oman channel because they weren't going through the Iranian channel. So that's between them. But it's also the Strait of Hormuz, which means it's between everyone.
So then talk more about that. Even if Oman and Iran agree on the Strait of Hormuz between them, where does that leave the U.S. and its efforts to have some level of control?
Well, Iran would have to not shoot on ships coming through and let them pass. And Iran points to the memo of understanding. And there was just this wide gap of comprehension in Article 5 where it was like wide open that Iran could see that as their that they could control the Strait of Hormuz, and they can't. So according to international shipping and everyone else involved. So right now, the U.S. has been told by basically the top commanders, Joint Chiefs of Staff, and the top commander for CENTCOM, basically to hold your powder, keep it dry, because there's not a lot left. Munitions are scarce and interceptors are scarce. So, and they're also saying the bombing that was really around the south of Iran in more of their vacation area, the strait, that they should stop that. So at this pause, we're looking at Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu coming to the White House tomorrow.
Well, this would be my final question, because where is Israel in all this?
Right. So Iran is saying we're not doing peace negotiations right now. And Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is not for peace negotiations. Now, we saw him go to Mar-a-Lago on December 29th, and then just days before the war started, he was at the White House. So Israel has a real big stake in this because Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says the nuclear program of the Iranians must be stopped, and he doesn't see it happening through diplomatic channels, and there's no real new sharing of intelligence because the U.S. and Israel already share intelligence. So watch this space.
All right, Courtney Kealy, an important update for us. Thank you so much.